Everyone, it's Elizabeth E. Warren here to do a maker's project. It's a STEAM project. It's pretty fun. It's called Rolling Feet. And it doesn't take many products around your house to use. I'm going to start out with this lovely used roll of tape. You know, it could be a full roll of tape too. I mean, it's just a project and we can undo it at the end. So don't let that stop you. We're going to need some scissors. We're going to need a pencil, a straw, a skewer, and a piece of paper. So we can draw our feet on that. So that's the first thing to do, is to take a piece of paper, probably white or something that you can see your pencil mark on. And if you do use black paper, then you maybe use chalk to draw your footprint. So that's the first step. I'm going to hit pause for a moment. All right, here I am back with my foot drawn out on a piece of paper. It's a very large foot, but there it is. So now I'm just going to cut that out. Dun, dun. I hope your foot fit on the paper. Now, I am going to show you today some other feet that I've already done. Some are very small, some are large, some aren't even human. So just keep in mind that it doesn't have to be your foot. It could be somebody else's foot. Today we're going to do an otter foot, because otters are amazing animals and they live here where we live. So, but just to show you, there is the giant foot ready to next step. So we take our foot. Well, first, let's take our straw, just a regular old straw. This one seems to have a flexi in it, but I don't want. So I'm going to just cut that bit off. Snip. And then right down the middle of this straw, I'm going to give it a cut. So now I have two pieces which will go on our axle. First, we're going to tape them to our feet. So we can take our straws and we're going to tape them kind of like where the ball of your foot would be. And you're going to tape them. Yeah, that looks good. Just about like that. And I'm just going to use a bit of Scotch tape because it's just a piece of paper and a straw. It's not anything too heavy, so we don't have to get out the duct tape. All right. So now we have two feet with straws on. So next we need to figure out how we can make them roll. So we're going to try it on this nice circular hard cardboard. What we're going to do is we're going to first we need to build our axle. And I have these shish kebab sticks and I always cut the ends off if I'm working with children or adults that need supervision, to cut that end off because it's very pointy. So then we're going to need to cut this axle in half. You know, any thin stick would work. It's just that these seem to fit through the straw so nicely. So then I will tape the axle rod to the inside of the hard cardboard tube. All right, there we go. There's one. Ta-da. Now we're going to turn it over. We're going to put that on top and tape the other one on its opposite. So if that one's on the top and this one's on the bottom, that's probably pretty close to perfect opposites. All right, there, yeah, another little piece of tape there to hold that in place. Done. So now we have this contraption. All right, can we see that? It's a new camera, so, you know, I'm trying to get the hang of it. All right. So then we can take our feet and we put them on the ends of the axles, just like so. Now we are ready to rock and roll. I'm going to, all right. I'm going to change out these large feet and put on these small feet and see if I can show you on this screen or if I should change cameras. Oh, okay, let's see this way. Yes, I had better change cameras. All right, so now it's time to launch our feet. And also, I just want to point out that sometimes you get frustrated because they won't stay on your axles and they just want to come off. And sometimes I find that the children get frustrated and then they want to staple them on or tape them down. But that won't do you any good because they have to be independent of that skewer to roll. That is the lesson there. So just note, try not to let them, well, maybe let them do that for sure. So then they understand that concept. That is actually the way to go. All right, so we're going to start with the big feet. Then we're going to go little feet. And then we're going to go otter feet. And I've set up a little ramp here. We took one of our COVID dividers and I turned it on its side for this project so I could get a nice push off, and let's see how it goes. It should be feet coming at you. Here it goes. Oh, bad takeoff. Let's try it one more time. I was able to grab it. Okay, here we go. Oh, could you see it? Maybe I need to come closer. All right. Well, that one was fair, I say. Let's see how these tiny little feet do. Let me come show you these tiny little feet. Tiny little feet. Compared to these other feet, way petite little feet. Okay, I'm going to move you, big feet. All right, here we go from the launch pad. Oh yeah, those went a lot better than the others. We might have to do those one more time. Let's move these big feet out of the way. Woo! Das Boot. All right, here we go. Tiny feet coming at you. Yeah, tiny feet. All right, next up on the ramp, we have otter feet. As you have learned many facts about the otters tonight, here we go. Oh, they were brilliant. Brilliant. And the reference to learning tonight, it's a family makers night. And this is the project we're going to be doing. All right, here we go. Yay. All right, well, I hope you have enjoyed how to make rolling feet. It's been great to see you, and we'll see you next week. Thanks for watching.